So again, welcome back to the next installment of Veterans versus Newbies. I haven't viewed this list in a long time since the last video came up. So I tried not to see what's next so that I can be completely surprised, and I know eventually I'm gonna have to update everything to fit everything that I have done and not done yet. So it will be a pain in the ass since everything's in a random order. However, I think it will work. So, let's just continue and see how long we go. Kamigami no Asobi. This show is absolutely for newbies. For the purpose of it's basically almost like a simple storyline where you have a girl who gets transported to another world, meets fabulous guys who happen to be gods, and all they are kind of narcissistic, crude, and really rude. But just like any harem anime is, the girl changes them, and they all kind of fall in love with her, except for one guy who is actually in love with one of the guys. So I'm like, yes! So anyway, sorry, I got too excited about that one. But, I do suggest it's for newbies. I can't remember when it came out, a few years ago. I watched it a long time ago. I found it accidentally. So, if you like Brothers Conflict, give it a try. It's kind of almost like that. Or on High School Host Club. Okay, we're in Valentine's Day right now. And if you want a Valentine's Day, you want to watch this. And, oh man, the other day, last week, I was trying to do an assignment, and this popped up, and I just ended up watching Oran again. Every time I see the show, it brings me so much happiness and joy, so I can't help myself. But anyway, this is probably one of the first shows you should really show anyone if they want to get into anime. It's very straightforward, very simple, and it's actually relatable, even though not everyone can be rich. But if you are trying to get friends into anime, show them it like this. It isn't all for girls, it's actually for guys as well, and it works. It works, trust me. Wow, streaming out my favorites. Ketoko Hitman Reborn. One of my all-time favorite shows, which is so underappreciated in my case, or in my opinion, because no one ever hears about it at all. And I haven't read the manga yet. I am in the process of kind of preparing myself. However, I kind of, to put it simple, I fucked myself over by starting a new show, and it's gonna take me a while to finish it, and right now that's my only priority when it comes to shows. So, this, I suggest, it can go either way, where, if you have been in the anime community, definitely watch it. If you like Fairy Tail and, well, I'm not saying it's like Fairy Tail, but, certain shows that, for me, I saw, Fairy Tail, and then I saw this, and it kind of helped me out a little bit. If you're new to the anime community, this show is long. It's 203 episodes, and there's no English dub for it. It's all sub. So, I would not watch this unless you are prepared for it, and you know you want to watch it. Other than that, go right ahead and save this for after you watch a few shows. Kimi ni Toke. Not good with words today. Okay, anyway, so, Kimi ni Toke, like I said, we're near Valentine's Day, This is also pretty good. I recommend this for newbies. It's a simple love story of a girl who is basically shunned by her class because she looked like the girl from The Ring. However, she is the sweetest person in the entire show, cares about everyone, and apparently caught the eye of the most popular guy in the class. It's so cute to see how their relationship blossoms, and if you want to sit down with like a group of your girlfriends and watch it, you're all gonna love it. And also, uh, that character right there. Very few characters I relate to more than that character. Like me and her, we bond a lot, and like out of characters that if I pull them from shows, combine them together, and that's me. That's one of the characters, and people will probably agree with me if you know me. Alright. Wow. Genshi Hakusen no Nichishu, or The Daily Life of High School Boys. And for some reason, the way that I put this PowerPoint is that I put a lot of the good shows in this one. In this section. Anyway, this is basically a slice of life anime filled with comedy, and if you have seen Nichiju, this is basically the same thing, and people tend to compare the two, and I haven't seen the other one that much, really. I've seen this one. This is hilarious. This is one of the only shows that will get me laughing all the time, and I recommend it to all newbies. However, it is actually really cringeworthy, so be warned, and don't freak out too much. My only suggestions, don't freak out too much. And we're getting a lot of shows in this episode. I guess just kind of wrapping it through a little bit, it might be a little bit shorter than the other episodes, only because I don't know if I have to go do something or anything. Just a warning. Man, wow! Nanasu no Taizu, or Seven Deadly Sins. This came out in 2015, I believe. Season 2 is just around the corner, and it's basically, the Princess Elizabeth, is trying to hunt down the Seven Deadly Sins, who were knights that were supposed to protect the kingdom, but apparently were going against the kingdom, but they were framed. And now everyone sees them as enemies. However, they actually all agreed to help Elizabeth, but they have to find them all first. So, Elizabeth, along with Meliodas, and the Pig Hawk, they have to go find everyone in the Seven Deadly Sins so that they can save the kingdom. This absolutely newbie. It's on Netflix. It's for newbies. If you want to jump into the shonen world, this is one of the shows you want to do it on. It's filled with comedy and a lot of action and a heartbreaking story for some past of the characters, especially Bond and Meliodas. So I recommend that you just sit down. This is the type of show where I wouldn't try and do it all in one sitting. I would really do a few, take a break, do a few, take a break. It's just a lot at once. But this is probably one of the only shows where I don't hate a character. I really don't. There may be ones that I'm like, ugh, but I don't hate a character. Wow, Brothers Hump, like, going back to, Kamigi Asabi. If you like that, Brothers Hump, Link is gonna be for you. It's about a girl named, Emma, but apparently they never use her name at all throughout the show, and it's amazing how they don't ever do it. So, basically, her dad marries, a woman who has 13 sons, and now she has to live with them. And the manga has an ending to this, while the show does not, and I want there to be more, but I don't know if they'll ever make more. But, they're all of different ages, and they all kind of court her a little bit, and it's kind of like this weird, like, love story thing, and it pulls at your heartstrings, and it makes you want to root for them, but then you're like, oh wait, they're brother and sister, no! So it's like an afternoon of a show that you should watch alone. Don't do it with other people, because episode 1, like, my sister walked in on the wrong moment, and it's like, it's not it's like not inappropriate. It's like a veteran thing, in my opinion, just because you're gonna be like overloaded with a lot of shit. But, it's something that you definitely want to, like, hold back from. And it's like, I want to, but my neighbor, I can't let them hear. So you want to be really quiet about it. We'll probably go on for a little bit more, and then I do have to end it early for personal reasons. Man. Okay, Danganronpa the animation. Funny enough, I just recorded the Danganronpa 2 moments video that will be uploaded before this, but holy shit, the DVD is next to me here. I have Monoguma on my desk, and I have the pre-order of the new game. Do I like the series? Anyway, this is for veterans, in my opinion, only because, when you like bring people into anime, you kind of want to start them off with something easy, but there's no shame in showing them this. A bunch of teens killing each other. It is my kind of show. For some fucking reason it is. However, just be warned. You're gonna have a lot of characters in this that you're gonna love and feel for, but then they'll be gone. But please, it's really, really good. Try it out. Just be warned that half of the cast, more than that, will be gone by the time you end the show. And I'm just curious. My god. Oh man, I can't, I'm sorry. This is me, like, a combination of me being tired, but me really liking the show and not trying to go off, because this is not a video about the show, it's about other shows. Sorry. I'm sorry, I just really like the show. But Kaku City Actors, I think I don't think I've ever talked about this show a lot. Might have. But, I guess this show is, you know, okay. Makaku City Actors, it's hard to place, because if you know of the music videos that the Makaku City Actors actually have, or like for, because it came with the music videos that tell the stories of the characters. Then there is the manga, and now there's the show for it. It's hard to place because of how much the show confuses people, because it confused the hell out of me. If you don't know exactly what's going on, it will confuse you. It will confuse you. So, I will say maybe it's for vets, since you'll be able to get a better concept knowing, like, not the rules of anime, but it works. So we'll kind of figure it out. But right now I'm putting it under vets to just have it make more sense than doing newbies, since I'm afraid that if anyone new tries the show, they're gonna get confused. Idurara na Kiss. I found this show accidentally on YouTube, and I think this is a show that is for vets. The romance is very cute, and probably one of my favorite romance shows, and perfect for Valentine's Day, by the way. Perfect. If you want to sit through the entire story of them again, go ahead. I might, but it's definitely something for vets. Not because it's hard to follow, but maybe because of how old the animation is, people won't want to sit through it. So it's definitely something that you shouldn't watch off the bat. If you want to, go ahead. But people probably won't be that attracted to it. I was, just because I thought it was cute seeing them, but not knowing how the story ended until the end. I almost did not finish this because it went in a weird direction. I'm so glad I did. Kaguri Kokore-san. This, I don't remember when this came out within the last 4 years. And I also didn't realize that there was something off with the poster a little bit in this, and I did not realize that. But this is a weird show because it's more of a slice of life show, and it reminds me of Inuyasha in a way, but it's more funny and less action. Do I wish it had a better, do I wish that the story had a better concept and the way the show ended was much better? Yes. However, that is not what I'm here to do. It's here to figure out, as a anime watcher, when should you watch this show. Newbies can easily get into this. They will really find it weird and creepy though, but they can do it. So I have hope in you. Or Monogatari. Wow, so many romance and good shows right now. Okay. Yeah, there isn't other than the last one, which is, it's still good. One of the funniest things I ever seen. However, everything so far has been really good, and that's really, really strange. But Ora Monogatari was the love story of, I can't remember, 2015 or 2016. Either way, this Newbies, off the bat, this is for newbies. And I'm going, oh no, calm down. We can't do the same thing what we did with Danganronpa, which is die. So, it's like this very tall guy. Oh my god, I'm doing bad with names. But he falls in love with this girl who is a third of his height. And his best friend is like really hot, but does not like any girls, but he's not gay. So the story is really interesting, seeing the love story progress, while also actually seeing people accept, Takeru? I know it's something like that. Seeing how people accept him now compared to before. So newbies all the way. And we're going to Ergo Proxy, and now we hit the ending stop. This will probably be the last show that I cover, or this list right now. But Ergo Proxy is something I have yet to finish. I watched a third of it in my anime club, and this is a veteran show, by far. This show is so confusing, and if you have seen Steins Gate, you can see this. That is what I'm clarifying for this, because I've heard Steins Gate is really, like, elaborate and kind of confusing. I believe that if you see that, you can probably get your head around this, and you will be fine. But I still have to finish watching it, since I just want to finish it. It'll take me a while to actually do it, but it's something that I want to try and strive for. But I do think it's something for vets. So quickly, because I have to wrap this up and leave 10 minutes early from what the show is usually supposed to do, for like just a quick update, I'm trying to do everything, try and make more videos when I can. If I can, then I will try and put one out more than what I would normally do. So once I can actually do it, then I can be able to do more. But until then, please keep an eye out for the videos, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, see ya.